Welcome back to the channel. For today's tutorial, we are going to use our loops and threads Charisma yarn, bulky, size 5. The color is forest. And also we're going to need our size H hook, a tapestry needle, some scissors, and now get your things so we can go ahead and get this party started. Let's go. Hey guys, okay, let's get started with this simple beanie hat. First we're going to start with our slip knot. Okay, and now we're going to do a chain 4. And now we're going to connect to the first stitch with a slip stitch. And then we're going to do a chain 2. This chain 2 will never in this tutorial equal to a double crochet. It will never equal to a double crochet. So now we're going to do 12 double crochets in the circle. You're going to crochet over the tail. So at the end you could pull the tail and close the hole. 11, 12. Okay, now what I want you to do is not this chain 2, but in this first double crochet, go into that stitch and then do a slip stitch to close your circle. So now we're going to do is a chain 2. Remember, that's not a double crochet. So then we're going to go into this same chain twice with 2 double crochets. And this is our first increase row. And we're going to do 2 double crochets in every stitch. So we can equal to 24 stitches at the end. Twenty-one, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so we're going to go in our 3rd row. And we're going to go into that first double crochet and do a slip stitch and close our circle. So now we're going to do a chain 2 again. And now we're going to go 1 double crochet in the same stitch. And then we're going to do 2 double crochets in the next stitches. And then we're going to do that again. 1 double crochet. And then 2 double crochets. And you just do that all the way to the end. And a good way to know you're staying on track is if you're ending with your increase. So the last 2 stitches should be an increase stitch. Okay, we're coming to the end of the row. Okay, that's our 3rd row. And now we're going to do a slip stitch into that first double crochet. So now we're going to chain 2. As you can see, we don't have a seam. That's the reason why I don't connect into the chain 2. It's almost invisible. You'll see at the end what I'm talking about. So now we're going to start our 4th row. It's another increase. We're going to go back into that same stitch and do 1 double crochet. To the second one, we're going to do another single double crochet. And now we're going to do an increase of 2. So that's what we're going to basically do from now on. We're going to do 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, then 2, all the way till we get to the end. And then 2. We come to the end of this row. Here. Remember I said you should be ending on an increase. If you find yourself not ending on an increase, then you must have did something wrong, and just go back and retrace your steps. Usually you can find your issue. Okay, that's the end of row 4. Don't mind that little lump there. I gotta pull the string at the end. You'll see it. So now we're gonna slip stitch into our first double crochet. Okay. So now we're gonna do another increase for row 5. Chain 2. Go back into that same stitch. And we're going to do 3 double crochets, and then we're going to do a 2 in the same stitch. So it's 1, 2, the same stitch. So now we're going to do that all the way around till we get to the end. We're going to do 1, 2, 3 double crochets and 2 in the same stitch. And 2 together. Two, 3, and then we do our last increase of this row. 2 in the same stitch. That ends row 5. So now we're going to do our last increase row, which is row 6. And we're going to go into that first double crochet, slip stitch. See, no seam. So now we're going to do a chain 2. In our last row, we're going to do 9 double crochets, and then we're going to do 2 in the same stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're going to do 2 in the next stitch. Okay, now we're going to do that all the way around until we get to the end, and then we're going to go ahead and connect it. This is our last increase row, and then I'll show you what to do from that point. Seven, 8, 9, And in that last stitch, we're going to do our last increase. Okay. So that's 6 rows of increases. That's your start of your beanie hat. I'm gonna pull a little string out. It's gonna make this a little rounder at the end, I promise. So it looks a little weird now, but when we get to the end, I'll show you. All right, so now row 7 is just going around row 7 through 15, 14, however big you want your hat to be. And for a woman, it's like 9 inches long. For a man, it might be an extra inch or 2. So we're gonna just continue all the way till we get to about 9 inches for this hat. Slip stitch to that first double crochet, chain 2, go back into that stitch. That's 1 double crochet. And when you get back to this part, you slip stitch into this double crochet stitch right here. And you do that all the way around until you finish your desired length. So let's get started. Coming to the end of this row. After I finish this row, I'm going to take my measuring tape and see how long it is. I'm looking for around 9 inches for this particular hat. You can make it longer to fit your head, you know, or somebody else's head. But this is going to like crown the head perfectly at 9 inches and cover your ears. So we come into the last stitch. And now we're going to slip stitch into the first double crochet and close it up. All right, now we're going to take our measuring tape and measure it from the crown to the bottom and see how long it is. If it's around 9 inches, we'll end it at this row. We basically at 9 inches, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rows. So what I like to do at the end of my beanie hats is do an extra row with just single crochet. So I'm just going to chain 1, go back into that same stitch into a single crochet, and do that all the way around until I get to the end and show you the finished product. Okay, we coming to the end of this last row. And then we're going to slip stitch into that first single crochet stitch, pull the yarn, take our scissors and cut the yarn, and then we're going to take our tapestry needle and weave in this tail. All the times to make sure it stays put, you know, it be for security reasons. You don't want nobody to be walking down the street with your stuff and the hat start falling apart. That ain't cute, that ain't hot. We don't do that here. And then we're gonna just cut that off. And let's not forget the little tail on the inside. We'll pull that and sew that in a circular motion, probably just to have to sit better. Go back this way. This way you like. And you cut that off. And you have your beanie. There go your seam. Straight line, seam. And there go your beanie. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave your comments down below. Let me know, what you want to see, the things that you like about the video, and also let me know what you don't like about the video. I'm brand new to YouTube, and so just give me a chance. I will get it right. But until next time, this is Tarsha from Crotique. Happy crocheting!